Here's another rough question here.
Yeah.
Tips for maintaining a pompadour with really thick curly hair.
You're rubbing it in our face.
Ooh.
Like, how do I deal with it? I have too much hair.
Perhaps we have a member of the tribe on our hands.
Pomade, maybe? Like they love pomade.
They love pomade.
Oh my God. They know all the brands. Suavecito, Murray's, Dapper Dan.
Yeah.
But they mostly like, and this is kind of funny because of the advertisement, got to be.
Got to be.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, you know that
I remember seeing that at Walgreens. Yeah.
That's what they are all into now.
Yeah, it's not just that's like one of the real sort of brands that like mass produced ones, right? That's everywhere.
Got to be. Wow.
Nick Ferratu did say I have really wavy hair, so I have to use industrial strength hair goop to make it do what I want. It's a lifestyle choice that a lot of people hate because it can ruin pillowcases and towels. But I don't care. I also have to contend with hot-ass Arizona sun that melts normal pomades easily. I tried a ton of different products before. I eventually found the right stuff, and now I use Murray's in the orange can to get the shape and height and finish it off with a spray of Got To Be Glued hairspray. It's not for the casuals, but it does the trick for me.
He had a couple of really bad experiences there, when he had the regular stuff in there and it melted down his face.
His eyes, dude.
Oh my God.
You know he's driving that motherfucking T-Model Ford down the 2-lane blacktop, right?
Yeah.
Top speed of 35 miles an hour. And he's on his way to see his little Betty to pop her cherry like a true daddy. And he's got there.
Saying the cherry pop.
He's to mess it to the point of pain. His little fucking wiener feels like it's got one of them rocket atom bombs in it. And he's like, I gotta make it. But the hot Arizona sun, because his T-Model Ford does not have air conditioning.
Of course not.
Hot Arizona sun is melting into his eyes. Bam! James Dean style.
Yeah.
Two-car collision kills.
Dead.
Family of 4.
He's fine. He's totally fine for whatever reason.
No, because his pompadour, he puts his head down. Normally, you would break your neck, but his pompadour is so buoyant due to the elasticity afforded it by his combination of the products he used, especially Got To Be hairspray. It functions as its own hair bag. He calls it in his blog post.
I'm wondering actually, like. I'm trying to think of another like guy subculture where product to put in your hair is such a part of it, because I really can't think unless we're talking about like punks with the mohawks, which they don't really exist anymore.
They don't talk about that. They don't talk about that so much.
And they use soap. You just use like a hand bar of Dove soap is the thing.
So I'm trying to figure out if I can't think of anything else, because like you can go to any barbershop for men. I went to a place one time, the old-fashioned barbershop, to get the straight razor, like the one that comes out, like the old style one.
Oh, you were gonna slit your throat.
Well, I was trusting the guy to not do that, but he was a very rockabilly guy, and he cut my beard and shaved my head, and it felt really nice. And then for some reason, he wasn't playing rockabilly music. He only played Red Hot Chili Peppers the whole time I was there.
Under the bridge.
And then as soon as he was done and he told me the price was $150, I was like, fuck me, man. I'm never doing this again.
See, that's the thing.
You got to check that price.
When you get the straight razor, you got to be like, hey, daddy, I need you to shave my back with this. And so you get them to shave. That's the thing, is there's no greater feeling in this world than rocking up to one of these motherfucking rockabilly barbershops and being like, I just already coming pre-creamed, right? You're covered in the cream already.
You already
it's underneath,
under your shirt.
You're covered in the cream. No, shirt. Whole body under the cream, and you're like, I want the toes to nose. I want you to give me everything. Line me up
with the straight razor.
Yeah, with the straight razor, daddy. Yo, pop my cherry here, and they'll just go up and down here like a fireman on a pole.
And your point being that at that point it becomes worth the $150. You've got your money's worth.